Welcome to this week's Waves of Information. NASA is beginning supersonic flight testing near Galveston this week. The agency will be flying 2 F-18 jets over the Gulf of Mexico near Galveston as part of a 2-week project to gauge public reaction to the sounds that these planes make. Here's Matt Camlett from NASA to explain more about this project.
A quiet supersonic flight is a flight using an F-18 that's going to perform a special dive maneuver off the coast. It's going to create a sonic boom in such a way that people on land will hear it as a quiet thump. NASA's developing a vehicle called an experimental aircraft, also known as an X-plane. This got recently designated as X-59, and it's going to fly over communities in the early 2020s around the country, demonstrating the ability to fly supersonic, or faster than the speed of sound. This could be one of the elements that opens the door to future supersonic flight over land on a commercial level, cutting flight times in about half. Before we do that though, NASA needs to be able to validate its technology and techniques of being able to get the community's input and perception of those quiet supersonic flights. We're working with Galveston in November to be able to validate our techniques and technologies through an electronic survey to get people's input on the quiet sonic thumps. NASA's working with the city of Galveston for this, in part because of its geographical location. This is going to require NASA flying an F-18 faster than the speed of sound in a special dive maneuver off the coast. The reason it needs to be off the coast is we're going to create quieter sounds that may be able to be heard on land. It may not, but if it is, it's going to sound like a quiet thump. There's going to be no danger from these flights. We again expect that some people may not even notice them. We're going to set up an exhibit at the McGuire-Dent Recreation Center for people in the community to be able to go to learn more information, ask questions. If there's any concerns, we want to be able to address those too. You can also go to www.nasa.gov/QSF18.
Be sure to visit their information booth at the McGuire-Dent Recreation Center at 28th and Seawall sometime this week to learn more about the project. Speaking of our recreation centers, did you know that Wright Cooney has been operating on extended hours with new programs for adults and youth? Starting last month, Wright Cooney began opening early and offering new and returning daily classes. The Recreation Center opens at 10 a.m. on weekdays and closes at 8 p.m. On Saturdays, the Recreation Center is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wright Cooney is located at 718 41st Street and has a wide range of daily classes for residents to enjoy, all for free. The complex is equipped with a fitness center, game room, full-size basketball gym, and a computer lab. The new and returning classes provide activities for people of all ages and abilities. The classes include initiatives fostering life skills, support groups, and exercise classes for children and adults. Last but not least, remember this is the last week for Blue Santa registration. We'll be registering children for the Blue Santa program on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the lobby of the Justice Center for the rest of this week. On Saturday, November 10th, we'll register people from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Be sure to bring proof of Galveston residency and showing you're the parent or guardian of the child you're signing up. That's all for this week. Until next week, Galveston.